Hello there, Taurus, and welcome to Pirate Reading. I am Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about March. We're going to do the overview video, and then we'll go in depth on the very first week of March, which is the 3rd through the 9th. Let's get started by lighting a candle. This one is called Positive Energy, and there are many changes, so I hope you like them. I am enjoying the changes myself. So let's do, just watch and appreciate how things changed. All right, so I'm going to put my positive vibes candle right there, and we're going to go ahead and I'm going to light a piece of sage. We're going to smudge a little and see what we get out of that. I'm actually just going to clean things up a little, right? It's my understanding that we all bring our own energy and our own interpretation to things, but we also bring, we can clean that up. We can clean up the energy a little bit. And so, yeah, I just want to cleanse away a little bit of stuff so I don't bring my own stuff to the party, right? And I'm going to have this pre-programmed section of them, and I'm going to take off anything that's negative that needs to not be there. You know what I'm saying? You know. Get the ookies gone from all the different decks we're playing with. And then we'll start pulling cards, all right? I want to take this moment and welcome everybody to Pirate Readings. Everybody is welcome here, regardless of where you come from, how you got here, doesn't matter. I won't judge you if you won't judge me. So welcome my kings, my queens, my in-betweens, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you so much. I am going to pull this, go ahead and watch this trick. Bam! There you go. I'm going to go ahead and lay out these cards so we can pull out the guiding card for the month as we do. For Taurus, for March. It's right there. Got it. All right, so I'm going to set these cards aside, and we'll look at our card. Haha! We have calcite, serendipity, or spontaneity. Fabulous. This is actually kind of perfect, because when I look at this card and I tell you about spontaneity and calcite being part of the deal this month, very cool. Because luck, our message for the collective, the message we have for all 12 signs this month is that everything is about luck in March and spontaneity and serendipity. So we have this and it's feeding right into that. I'm very excited to see this feeding right into the idea of serendipity happening and being spontaneous. So Taurus, please remain open to the possibilities, all right? Very cool. Like that card for you. So, new tricks, right? Like this. So, let's go ahead and look at these pre-programmed cards are going to be laid out for the entire month. Let's go ahead and lay them out. We have 4 columns of cards and 3 rows. The 4 columns are for the 4 weeks. And yes, baby Einstein has come to say hello, and he's here keeping me on track. Such a good boy. And I'm laying these cards out. Very nice. Jumpers. The 3 rows are, of course, where we are, what's blocking us, what our solution is. And my beautiful Taurus, your personal message from my spirit guides is that you need to document everything. I have no idea exactly what's going on for you all, but documentation will be key for you, making sure that everything is written down somewhere so that you can repeat it, or maybe you can go off and do what you really want to do and let other people take care of that, right? So that's going to be fun. Please take heed of the idea that documenting everything will be helpful to you, and we'll proceed. All right? Thank you. This is the first week in March, the 3rd through the 9th, and we're going to start this particular week. We'll be going in depth on this week at the end of this video, so let me go ahead and check these out. We have Destiny, a 10 of Destiny, which is reminding us about all the different versions of ourselves that are part of how we got where we are now and what we're doing now. There's something going on that is, it might be even something new that you hadn't experienced before, but this is part of your destiny, okay? So remember to pull in all the knowledge and understanding you have from all of your past lives that got you here, and don't let them go, all right? Don't let that be wasted, okay? Bring that to the fore. It will be helpful to you. The area where you're blocked this week is going to be new beginnings. There will be no opportunity for you to jump into something new right now. Just know that even as you're manifesting this version of yourself, this destiny version of yourself, you are definitely not being able to start anything new, okay? So make plans, take notes, document everything, but don't do anything yet, okay? No jumping off. We'll go more in depth later at the end of this video, okay? Memories of love. So you will be remembering somebody. This could be old relationships. Not necessarily a great idea, but it could also very well be that something big. For some of my Taurus, not all my beautiful Taurus are going to be going through this, but there might be a big loss. I'm feeling like this is a memorial experience happening here, so there might be a big loss. And don't shoot the messenger if that's what happens, okay? The reality is that there could be a big loss, and you'll be wanting to memorialize and remember the lost person, okay? Take your time, do it, feel it, allow it to be okay, and don't be mad at yourself for having feelings, okay? It's been a weird ride, and you are perfectly allowed to have those feelings, okay? So appreciate the moments. This might also be delayed appreciation for a loved one, okay? I'm being reminded. So part of what's going on right now is that I'm also going to be sharing a little more personal stuff. So my mom passed, and when she passed, there was a lot of contention with her siblings about her and her passing and stuff like that. So when we ended up doing the burial, they were real short on words and things. And I personally wasn't comfortable making my words known at the time for her. So pretty much no one said much at the gravesite, and we all left. But what I do have is, because she was cremated, there was an urn that came in a box, and I have the box that was that, right? It held the urn, and she and I had talked about it and fiddled with it in the past and had a good laugh about it. But this box, I still have it, and I've had intentions, because I even brought it home like a big empty box. So it's not a big box. It's, you know, it's about the size of an urn. But I've always had intentions to write her letters, drop them in the box, or decorate it, and when I was ready, burn it and talk to her and let her know the real words that I would say. I've done a lot of other work, but I haven't really done anything else with the box yet. But this is sort of what this card brings up for me, is an understanding that there may have been delayed memorialization of somebody that you care about or that you love, that you may want to get back to and finish the job. So that's my story, and I hope that helps you figure out what you want to do there. All right, I guess we'll revisit that later. But here we go. Let's go ahead and do some more about the coming weeks, all right? So back we go. Here we are. We're talking about now the second week of March, being the 10th through the 16th. And yes, we have this emotional withdrawal. Isn't that interesting that you would have the emotional withdrawal come soon after the memories of love? I'm not so really surprised. I think that these two sort of speak nicely to it. They're a nice gradation. You know, first you do this, then you just kind of withdraw. You're like, okay, now I need a moment. I need to integrate what I'm doing, and I need to remember the feelings about that. Or if this is current, I'm still sorry. I know that blows. Loss is never easy, so you're going to take those feelings of loss and you're going to integrate them and deal with your grief a little more carefully the next week, okay? So just appreciate that you're going to be in a state of grief the next week. There might also be something that comes up. Being in fear about it won't get you anywhere. It will block you tremendously to be in fear about what's going on, okay? So don't let the loss put you in fear. Just appreciate where you are, what's going on, and know that it'll all take care of itself, okay? Breathe, all right? Because the end will be fertility. Things will be offered to you. Things will be presented to you. Opportunities are coming, all right? Serendipity will come through this, the big O, right? See this thing? It's like a freaking egg around her. So there's fertility in this process. Well, that's why it says fertility, right? You're creating something. There's some beautiful stuff happening as a result. Isn't it interesting how emotional withdrawal, trapped in fear, whatever the loss was, is putting you in a place that's creating good stuff that's ultimately working like a compost. I know that sounds very odd, but you'll understand it when you grow things from this incredibly intense space that's not great and you're feeling very icky about it. But I want you to know that you're going to grow something beautiful, all right? So breathe. We'll go in deeper on this later. We're going to talk about the 17th through the 23rd, my beautiful, beautiful Taurus. Let us talk about, finally we get a little balance. This is very magician-y. Look at all those beautiful tools. Being able to do whatever you want. Using all the tools at your disposal. You are going to be able to start creating what you need to create. And you won't, I'm getting a whole lot of no holes barred here. Where so this loss may be something from work, right? For some of you, you're going to have a weird loss at work that will put you in a position of more power, which is crazy, right? But sometimes that happens, okay? And I'm sorry, but there's going to be something for you where you're going to be in more control over the situation as a result of the loss, okay? So that sounds kooky and crazy, but I want you to appreciate what it is. Let it make you fertile in this moment. Don't be afraid of it, but step into your power, all right? You will create balance for yourself, all right? Don't let your head tell you the wrong things. Your head is going to go back and forth about what to do and how to handle it. Who do I do? So don't let yourself talk yourself out of anything. It's mental conflict. This means that you're fighting with yourself when you have, and that will stop you dead in your tracks. So we don't want you to do that, all right? Because the end result is you have wisdom on your side. This is such a good card. I mean, what? It's almost a fool. Check him out. If he was only carrying a flower in a backpack, there's the dog nipping at his heels, but he has wisdom. And I love that the sun is here, showing us that after all of this not so sunny stuff, you're absolutely going to have the sun on your side. Very good. Love that. And a happy house. Good news. Very good news. Very good news. Love that. So whatever you're fighting with yourself over, you're going to come to a better solution through your own wisdom. Perfect. Now, the final week of March is the 24th through the 30th. And we are talking about emotional loss, Oh boy. Huh. Memories of love. Now we have an emotional loss over here. So that's interesting, right? So this emotional loss speaks to all of the things coming together. There might be more to the story that we started back here, that maybe you're in that moment finally where you can process everything. We tried emotional withdrawal, which didn't work very well. And then we had to get busy doing some stuff, get out of fear, be proactive. This whole week was about being wise and handling our business and taking the reins of a situation. But maybe now we're finally in a position with emotional loss to really just feel it, right? Feel the grief and move forward. It's tough, but I think you can do it, and I'm very happy for you that you're getting to this part, because it sucks, but it's real, and being real is most important in this situation. All right, so this emotional loss, the thing that will block you this week is temptation. Interesting, he's throwing away the light, so there's part of you that may want to throw away the light and just hang out in the darkness. You will be tempted to sit and wallow in your poop, and I'm not really into it, and I don't think it's best for you. See, not only is that just a ball of light, but it's a key. So when you're throwing this ball of light, it's a key. It's connected to a key. And we need you to hang on to that, okay? So this is blocking you. You will be tempted to do other things than hang out with people who are supportive of you, and we want you to stay in the light. Stay with the key, okay? All right. Now, our solution for this particular week is truth. And that is, of course, a very judgmenty card with a scale in evidence, clearly. And what you're weighing on the other side is a big question mark, right? That's the big thing, is what are you weighing yourself against? You should only weigh yourself against yourself. You should never weigh yourself against anyone else or how they do what they do, all right? So take care to be fair with yourself as well as others, all right? So live in the real truth, which is you're your own person to it's just like other games where you're trying to do better by your own score, right? You try and beat yourself, not other people, okay? Cool. So that being said, I'm going to go ahead and set these cards aside so that we can go in deeper on the first week of this month. Just right there, like we like to do. All right. There's something I haven't told you about myself that I thought you might like to know. I am a certified trans crystal therapist. And that means, yes, I can do crystal healings on your chakras and clear them up and use rocks to do wonderful things. And so with that comes a truth for me, which is that I carry a pocket full of rocks. And I wanted to share those with you. So I'm digging in my pocket. I'm going to share with you my pocket full of rocks. This is my pocket full of rocks. I have citrine, I have fluorite, I have pyrite, rose quartz, and carnelian. So this is kind of a neat little grouping. I will put them in order according to what I see them doing. And here we go. So let's look at what they are. Carnelian is going to be a second chakra stone, which is going to be helping with my creativity and helping me feel grounded and rooted and keep my sexual organs in order, so to speak, as well as keep my sexual urges down to it's actually going to equalize them. So if I haven't been expressing that, then it'll bring that back up. And if I've been over-expressing it, it'll calm it right down, right? So everything will be healthy, nothing more. And of course, citrine, well known to be a manifester. Also, carnelian is also a manifester. But citrine will manifest money, but it also will clarify your third chakra, where all your emotions and memories live. Everybody has a different version of what your third chakra is all about, but that's what I was taught, okay? 4th chakra, your heart chakra. This is rose quartz. This will always clear and open or close your heart, whichever way it needs to go. So it helps in any way. Now this is fluorite with a little stripe of purple in there. Now fluorite comes in many colors: blue, green, purple, yellow, all of them. It's like a rainbow color one. But the reality for me is that it's more blue than anything, blue or green, and that makes it a higher heart chakra stone, but also a throat chakra, which helps keep my throat open while I'm doing these wonderful videos. It's a good idea. Keeping it open and clear. Fabulous. And then, but it can also, the purple would help with my third eye, keeping that clear and open. So it's a wonderful little stone that will help in all those different areas. Yay, love that. And this beautiful chunk of pyrite is helping me feel protected and safe and clear. So I'm feeling encompassed and clear and in a good loving space while I'm sharing. So these are the rocks that I carried when I went to run a bunch of errands one day, and I've kept them in my pocket thus far because I really like them and they're making me feel very good. But everything came out very well that day. So a pocket full of rocks is my favorite thing to do. And I will ask you on a regular now, what kind of rocks you carrying in your pocket? What do you have in your pocket full of rocks? So that is a new hashtag for me. Ta-da! And at the end of every video, we're going to pull some rocks for clarification and to give you a pocket full of rocks suggestions for you, Taurus alone. All right, each week we'll do it and we'll end up with some rocks. Okay, cool. Now we have the Alleyman's Tarot, this section of it. Remember, it's a giant deck, so it's like 3 times the size, but I programmed them and came up with this section for you. Let's add some more cards to this reading and go in depth on the first week of March, through 3rd through the 9th. All right, so we're going to add these cards. We'll talk about this and then we'll pull rocks for you because I have a bowl of rocks right here. You're going to love them. Okay, so let us look and see what we have here. 10 of Destiny. So we talked how this month destiny is really happening. All right, all the memories you have of all the different places you've been and all the different versions you've been of yourself are all coming together to become this one version of you, which is the most important version of you right now, okay? And you've got to bring all those memories with you. This is about you embodying the light and channeling the light that is who you are and what you bring to the table. You're amazing, Taurus. We need you to stay amazing and appreciate that amazingness. So we have the 5 of Mirrors. The 5 of Mirrors, this little girl, she's got her little broken mirror. Her little compact mirror to put on her makeup is broken. And that's interesting. It reminds us that the way we look at ourselves may not be how we really are. So we're really hard on ourselves. That's why our mirror is broken. We're seeing ourselves in a shattered state. The truth is, we're not shattered. Those are the beautiful parts of ourselves that need to come together to be our beautiful self. Even the negative parts of ourselves have their place and are important. So don't discount the negative parts of yourself. They are part of who you are as a whole. They kept you safe. They kept you right. This is good stuff, okay? So as you become a better person or as you become somebody, you need to remember all who you used to be. It will help, all right? Now, this here is the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is saying that it's important for you to stay clear about your faith, right? Stay in your faith in this moment. Your physical version of your faith is important right now. How do you do your praying thing? How do you manifest this, your God in your life? Whatever that G word is for you, a higher power, whatever. I'm not picky about any of that any more than anything else. So please, as you manifest it, it's time to get to it, all right? She's glowing a bit, right? And her glowing a little bit reminds us that we can, in fact, have this as part of our situation. There's divine destiny, right? You know, this is coming together with you and your God. Now, what's blocking you is, of course, the new beginnings. We can't start anything new right now, but that's okay. We don't need to. There's nothing new, nothing pushing right now. We don't need to get crazy about pushing through and doing more stuff, right? So it's important for us to pay attention to this and know that you can plan or pack, but you can't actually go, all right? Good to know. The night owl is here. He's awesome. I'm going to just turn him the way he wants to be seen. Hello. Isn't he beautiful? This guy sees in the night. He sees everything that's going on in the night, and it's telling me you can't see what's going on in the night right now. So even as your traveling person here, looks like it's nighttime. Yep. You shouldn't travel in the night. Not you. You are blocked by the night right now. The night owl is telling me you can't see the stars. You can't see what's going on. These are stars and constellations. You cannot see what he can see. He's blocking you right now, okay? So you are unable to take care of where you want to go or how you want to plot that course. It's not going to work out very well, okay? Oh, one more time. The Chariot. The Chariot is here telling you, nope, nope. You cannot, in fact, do anything right now as far as movement. Stay still. New beginnings, try and travel in the night, all bad. Don't go out in the noche this week, all right? It's important for you to stay the course. Stay put. It's okay. You'll be okay. Watch. We talked a lot about memories of love. This could be old relationships, old friends who've passed on, delayed grief. But, you know, who you are as a person is interesting that these memories have come up when you're trying to start, you want to start something new, but you can't. And you're having this place where you have to like bring all your parts together to become this person, this destiny. I feel like you knew somebody in the past that passed on that indeed had all those facets, and you were like, wow, that person was badass. And you were like, yes, you are badass. Hello. But remember them for all their badassery and even how they carried their darkness. Appreciate how they carried their darkness, because even how they carried their darkness can teach you how to carry your own, all right? So learn their lessons, learn the lessons. Let the memories be a lesson for you. Let their lessons be your lessons, right? Okay. You don't have to live everything. So, this card here is the Fountain, part of your solution. Things are flowing. There's beautiful opportunities. Emotions are flowing. If you have feelings at this time, it's okay to let them go now, okay? Feel your feelings. Appreciate where you've come to and how you got here, all the work you've put in. Remember it all. Let all of it become a part of where you are and what's going on, okay? So the more you release your emotions, the more free you will be, okay? This is good news. We want you to be free and let your feelings overflow, and love comes when you do. Now we have the horizon. Perfect. We have the daytime version of the horizon, which mirrors the fact that nighttime is not your time, okay? So we're not doing nighttime, but the horizon, in the sun time. In the sun, you can see things, and things will come to you, and it will be beautiful, and you will be able to see what you need to see and embrace what you need to embrace, and it's going to be okay. So if you're having weird feelings and feeling crappy-ola, that's stuff you do at night, right? And then in the morning, there's a new day, all right? Let the new day be your freedom. Let the new day bring you the peace, the joy, and the understanding that you're right where you need to be, all right? You are doing great, and every day is a new day. So even if you have a crappy day, you'll have a better day the next day, okay? It's important for you to do that, okay? My beautiful Virgo, Taurus. Sorry, having a little Virgo in the energy, right? They're very feely people. So, my beautiful Taurus, it's been a rough week. I'm not gonna lie, but you're getting through it. And when you release the feelings, you'll be able to move forward, and it will be awesome, okay? So, I haven't shown you my bowl of rocks yet, so let me show you. I have this beautiful bowl of rocks. These have been blessed and appreciated and prayed over so that they will now bring new information to you about what's coming up. And we're gonna go ahead and set them back over here. And I'm gonna go ahead and pick you some rocks, all right? I say rocks, I mean crystals, you know that. So I'm gonna pull out rocks for you. Let's see what we got. So I'm going to pull 4 rocks each time. We have a crazy lace agate, which is a lovely stone. Very nice. We have a blue lace agate also. And we have a blue calcite, interesting. And we have red jasper. So red jasper, I'm going to put them in order for how they fit on the palm, but also how they fit with your chakras, all right? So this red jasper here is talking very much about being grounded, okay? Staying grounded in your second chakra. So we want you to remember how you feel about things and how things are coming through for you. And yeah, it's about staying grounded in your second chakra, your sexual, your creative, your body, right? Stay grounded in your body. It's very, very much the physical plane of the body. Not, first chakra would be more like earthing yourself, grounding yourself in the earth. This is about earthing yourself in your body, okay? Staying grounded in your body. Crazy lace agate is actually telling me that it's much more of an upstairs stone. So we're going to look at these two. They're both blue lace agate and blue calcite. Now the blue calcite and the blue lace agate are both throat chakra stones. And when we know that, we understand that. We're speaking our truth, we're understanding our truth, we're vocalizing everything we need to vocalize, and we're getting everything out there that we need to, okay? Be clear about it though. Don't verbalize a bunch of yahoozy stuff. If you need to journal before you verbalize, do that. It will be very helpful to you, okay? And this crazy lace agate told me that it was much more of an 7th chakra stone or above. There are chakras above our crown. And this stone is telling you that you can bring in the light from above and it will help you, okay? So as you're beginning to think about verbalizing, you want to bring in as much as you can from above, just like in this card, and then bring it into who you are and ground it in your body, okay? This is going to be good practice for you, a good meditation for you as well. So this is your pocket full of rocks for the week, all right? And we will do a new pocket full of rocks for March 10th through the 16th when I talk to you next week, all right? So as always, I would love for you to like and subscribe down below. I appreciate you so much. This is just a wonderful adventure, and I really hope that you are enjoying the changes and that we can continue this journey together. There will be new changes and more changes. It's going to be great. But comment below. Let me know how you're seeing this and if this is working for you or if this is just ridiculous. I appreciate you all, and I will communicate with you directly. Once again, I'll talk to you next week. Thank you.